I'm going to challenge you.
It can't be okay.
Okay, 6 words. How do you make the NHL?
I need a couple sentences here because I have.
I'll
an
give you
analogy,
8 words.
I have a metaphor, or an analogy.
Do I hear 10 words? Can you do it in 10 words?
So it's a recipe. There's no one answer.
Yeah.
There is not one answer. There is.
That's what the kids
about
want.
50. Everyone wants the answer. What is the answer? What's the secret? There's 15 secrets, right? And there's 15 answers. You need to be just
And
like,
subscribe to hear them on another podcast.
where's that?
Okay, what is the secret to making the NHL?
The secret. Okay, so number 1, you have to be athletically gifted. Like there are some I fully believe people have a plateau. There's a bit, right? You guys got it? That's number 1. You got number
Check.
1. All right.
We got that.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a plateau. Even if you are athletically gifted, you might not be as athletically gifted as McDavid, Gretzky, Lemieux, like these guys who dominate.
There's ceilings for
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, there's
Different ceilings for
yeah,
everyone.
yes.
You are born on a bit of a sliding scale. Maybe you're there, and you can move yourself there, or if you don't do anything there,
Jeremy's
right?
doing a lot of things with his hands.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
sorry,
going
I will
this way,
explain.
that way.
Imagine
This way.
if you're just listening
Okay.
on the radio or whatever.
The radio.
You're listening on the radio. It's a sliding scale. You're kind of born within a range, and you can, with hard work and good practice and good coaches and all that
Elevate,
stuff, you're gonna move higher up. But eventually, you hit a limit, and no matter it's hard to push past wherever that limit is. Like, you know what I mean? Some guys just find it. They've got
There's a
everything.
skill ceiling.
So
I would say
So
there-
so athleticism, it's that one, yeah, like height, size, all that stuff. Like, is that what we were talking about, athleticism,
no,
or what?
I'd say it's more.
It's a
for
mix.
me, I
Or-
would think it's more related to skill ability.
skill. Yeah, I'm just saying there's a plateau. So
Everyone has a
if
ceiling.
you're born like
Okay.
if McDavid was born, but he didn't have all the other ingredients, he would still have been a great hockey player. But so it's number 1 is be an athlete.
Okay,
right?
number 1,
and that's
athlete.
like just genetics.
That was
Yeah.
a bit more than
People-
10 words, Jeremy.
Sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
athlete.
You keep
Key to
getting
the
that.
NHL. Key to the NHL. 1, athlete. Be athletically gifted. You have to.
Athletically
Be. You have to
gifted,
be.
and people hate to hear it, but I think it is like you're born with it in a way.
It's truth.
Right?
Yeah.
You
If I'm
can get
if I'm
better.
6'2", I'm in the show. That's I just
There's-
I just I'll say that.
There's some people, and you can look around your high school or your the people that you work with, not an athlete.
Are you talking about me? What?
There's a lot.
I think it's the hardest sport in the world.
It's 100%. And we'll talk about
We'll
it
say
in the
that.
podcast,
Yeah.
but for many reasons. But we're going down this. So it's like hockey is not just like skill, right? It's
Getting the thumbs out. We're still on point 1.
Athleticism.
We're 40.
but it's like there's so many things. It's like the ability to read and react and to predict and to manipulate and all these things that come into being
So
like
skill ceiling.
good. It's
Just
even just your brain, like other things, like
Oh,
you know what I mean?
cognitive
abilities
skills.
of processing things, and
Right.
it's a
Like
lot.
McDavid is next level.
So we'll just go. That all goes down into your genetics, right? Then parents, right?
parents.
Ooh. Okay.
Your
that
family
was
is important. If your family doesn't want to drive you to the rink or doesn't want you to sign, like if they're not into it,
Or if you're athletically gifted and could be the best hockey player in the world, could not have been McDavid, and they never picked up a hockey stick.
right?
Right? Their parents
Parents
are
haven't
like,
signed 'em up.
you're
Yeah.
playing football,
Would
bud.
have been great.
Yeah.
that's true too.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe they
true.
put that kid on the chess team, right? And he hated it because he was meant to be an athlete, but he never got given that opportunity. And that's why you should give your kids all kinds of opportunities to
See what sticks.
I think hockey's
for
one of
them?
the like a
What's for them?
difficult one for that because
You need to
you
start.
need
young.
ice. You need to go you need to be on the ice. You need to be skating. It's facts.
Essentially, you have to be athletically gifted, like born with some that natural ability, and
One.
be obsessed. Oh, we'll just put it those two as like the most important.
Right.
You're athletically gifted, and you become obsessed with it.
Right.
Like McDavid, 2.5 years old, he was in rollerblades all the time.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, if you're young and you're obsessed with hockey and you play all the time, you're just gonna get good because it's gonna be all you do.
Yeah, McDavid didn't need to compete. He was already flying by everyone.
What? Because he was obsessed like from a young age. And another thing which people won't want to hear because it is more healthy overall to play multiple sports.
Right.
And I asked, I was like, yeah, did he play multiple sports? Not really. He played a little lacrosse in high school, but he didn't really like that much. It's just all hockey all the time.
Right.
No parent wants to hear that. That's not what most
So
people are saying.
I think there's a difference because most of the elite players could have been really good at another sport because they're an athlete. But
Yeah.
they chose to be really good at hockey, and that was what they're obsessed with. but they could have played it. But people are saying you should play multiple sports. Well, that's just because all the good players can, but decided not to.
Yeah.
The
There's
problem,
a difference.
The
there.
problem with not playing multiple sports and just doing like one sport or one anything all the time, number one, you could get burnt out, and like you play because you love it. But if it's all you do and all you see, you know, you're hyper focused on a goal. I want to make the NHL. You don't make it. Okay, I'm done. Like,
Right.
I've seen it. I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
I've been in a rink like every day of my life for the past like 10 years. Maybe you want a break, right? Which whatever. If you need a break, take a break. But like I'd say the best thing is just to you play hockey for your whole life, right?
You want to have fun.
Yeah, you want to have fun. You want to enjoy yourself.
The thing is, the guys that are obsessed with hockey still had
They
fun.
still have fun. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you're not having fun at any point, you're probably not making the NHL.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know, like
I don't-
if you get sick of it,
Yep.
then why are you going to put in extra effort?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you get the guys that like put in the effort early and they're really, really good, and then they
then
kind
they
of
just
get sick
free
of it,
ride
but
it.
they get drafted anyways, and they're like, whatever, I'm just gonna take these paychecks